Good morning, traders, and welcome to the Pip Grabber Trading Show. We're going to go ahead and get the show on the road in just a minute. I want to go ahead and thank everyone for joining us here on a Tuesday. We do broadcast Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we look for 20 pips in the market. That's what we do, and we chase after some good trading opportunities. So make sure that you stick around. We can go ahead and jump into some trades this morning as the markets are getting real volatile with the war on Ukraine. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on right now. We're going to jump to the market. See you right after this. All right, traders. Well, if you're listening to my voice and it sounds a little hoarse, it is in fact hoarse. I don't know what's going on. Last week I did a lot of broadcasts, so I'm trying to reduce the broadcasting this week. That's why we skipped the Forex Battleground on Monday. We normally do that on a Monday on my FxBigDog YouTube channel. I do apologize for that, but I'm trying to reduce my broadcasting this week so I can get my voice back. But it is still at a problem right now. So I did say to Cameron, we need to get the Pip Grabber Trading Show on the road. Let's go ahead and do this show this week. But I am struggling right here, so just bear with me as we go through this session today. So, excuse me. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on in the market. Just a reminder for those traders that have joined us for the first time, you can go ahead and check out the description down below. We've got a lot of details down below with our trade copier, our tools that we use here in the live session. You can get all of that stuff down below in the description. Also down below is, of course, our Telegram channel. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to or at least join the Telegram channel. The reason why you want to go ahead and join the Telegram channel is because all the trades that we do here that are live, you can go ahead and track how we're doing, whether we enter new trades, whether we close out trades. You'll know that. All of the details are down below inside the description, and you'll be able to follow us on our Telegram channel. With that being said, traders, also don't forget that our that we broadcast Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at the same time, around about 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. That's when we broadcast on this show. This is called the Pip Grabber Trading Show. And you can get other videos, other shows that we do on our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the FxBigDog Trading channel as well as the Traders Network channel as well. Now, while you're down below there, if you've been around for a long time and you've enjoyed these sessions and you have not smashed the like button before ever in your life, it's time to go ahead and do that right now. Let's go ahead and smash that like button below. Let's get this video out to as many traders as possible. So go ahead and let me know how are we doing by smashing that like button. All right, traders, let's go ahead and get started this morning. And as usual, we've got a bunch of traders in the house right here. And we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what trade opportunities we do have that is creating opportunities for us this morning. So as we go into the first trade is, of course, the first currency pair is the Aussie Cad. Going ahead and looking at the Aussie Cad right here. And I've got a daily up. I'm going to flip over to a 4-hour. And the market did go ahead and bounce off the support right here. We did get a rally up here at the top. We had a pullback right here. Found a lot of support here based on this backside of this trend line. Looks like that backside trend line certainly acting as a solid support level. Now, long term, we're still chasing after this fourth wave high right here at the top. Woo! Looks like Cameron was playing around with my stuff yesterday. All right, let me see. Let me try. There we go. So we were chasing after this this high right here at the top. That's the high we're chasing after because we did complete the fifth wave down here below. And so we're chasing after that fourth wave target. And so these swings are important to us, all right, because this is how it's going to take us all the way to the top right here. Take out that fourth wave, and then we're going to go ahead and look to see Aussie Cad bearish. Now, for those that are inside, for those that are trading currently right now on the Aussie Cad, based on our trade copier, we are in positions on the trade copier on the Aussie Cad, and with us being on the on the trade on the Aussie Cad, we're actually short in the market, and so we've been trading that correction move. We haven't had a lot of correction move. We did get some, but not enough. And so we are looking for a deeper correction move on the Aussie. Now, if I look over here, obviously the big rally that we've had in the Aussie is due to all the commodity pairs moving north, being strong. We've got oil prices that have been shooting up, although we're looking for some correction on that. We've seen oil prices pushing up. We've seen the commodity pairs pushing up. We've seen gold rally, of course, come to a level that we saw resistance and pulling off. So we've seen a lot of things playing out due to, of course, what's going down in Ukraine. And so as we continue to monitor the situation, we're not going to move away from what our technicals are telling us, right? The technicals are telling us what the market should be doing. And so over here, I notice that we do see that there is resistance. Now, there's a good chance that we could blow through that resistance and go ahead and move bullish. But because we're trading at the resistance and I'm looking for price to go maybe deeper down into this retracement move, in fact, we could go all the way back down and test this. We could move into just maybe range-bound trading. Range-bound trading would mean that the market's going to sit here at the top right here, hold a bit of resistance, go back down and retest support right here. So it is looking like this could be the case scenario. Now, we've had a lot of indecision right here at the top. You can see a lot of indecision candle. In fact, you look at the candles up here. We got a doji candle right here. We got a shooting star right here. All happening at this resistance right here. So all happening at resistance. Now, when you have those type of candle formations right there at resistance, it's an indication that resistance is holding. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at my 15-minute time frame. And I'm going to look over here and I'm going to go ahead and say that it's time to possibly go ahead and sell that resistance. Now, let me go ahead and add in just an indicator right here. I just want to go ahead and see. I want to go ahead and see something here. Just give me 1 second here. Oopsie. Kidding me? Get back to my charts. Come on. All right, excuse me here, guys. Sorry, I should have had this thing already loaded. All right, there we go. Now, I do want to go ahead and just change the color here. See, style, visibility. Let's see here. All right, there we go. Now, in the 15-minute time frame, we see here we do have a oversold condition here. So price is finding a bit of support right here. Let me go down to the 1 hour. Let me take a look at the 1 hour. Okay, good. The 1 hour is showing, well, no, not really. I thought there was a bit of divergence here on the 1 hour. We don't see divergence on the 1 hour. Let me see here on the 4 hour. And I don't see it here on the 4 hour. Let's see, why is this? Here we go. Do not see, actually we do. We see quite a bit of a divergence here sitting at the top right here on the 4 hour. So I'm going to bank in on the 4 hour. I'm going to go ahead and sell right here on the Aussie CAD right here. So I'm going to go ahead and still trade that retracement. And traders, you can see that this is a live account that this is the account that we place all the trades that we've been placing throughout the show. And you can see that we are flat on all our positions at the moment right now, flat on all the positions. But we're going to go ahead and take a sell on the Aussie CAD right here. I'm going to go ahead and place a trade. There it is. I've gone ahead and placed that trade right now. So we short Aussie CAD right now. We're looking for a 20 pip grab in the market right now. We may enter more entry points if the market does break that through that resistance. We may enter more on this, but we're still going to chase after our 20 pip net profit. Now, I'm also going to go ahead and take a look at the chart right here. And I'm going to go to the 1 hour. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stick to the 4 hour right here. And so if the market does break north, I'm going to look to see where the market can go to. The market's going to go to all the way up here to around that level. Someone's messing with my charts yesterday. And now it's all different here. Okay, there it goes. All right, 95 right here. 95, so we can go up 95 pips right here. But we can drop back down to the support, which is about 64 pips. So if I got this one right, and resistance is holding right here, we should make our 20 pips in this market right here. So that shouldn't be a problem right here in the Aussie CAD. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to hold on to that. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next currency pair. I'm going to go to the, this is the US dollar Canadian. And I'm interested in looking to buy here at this support right here. So I'm not even moving down to the lower time frame. I'm looking at this chart right here, and I'm seeing there's a lot of support right here. I'm going to clean up the charts inside here. I'm going to clean up everything inside here. Do some housekeeping here. And we can see that we got good support right here. Let's just do some additional housekeeping here. We got good support right here. All right. And if the market does break through here, then yes, we might get a little bit of a spike down here and then pull back up again. Let's take a look at the... yeah, I'm going to go ahead and buy US dollar CAD right now. Let's see if we can see... let's see if the market holds at that support. Looking for just a 20 pip grab on this one too. So I'm going to go ahead and buy US dollar CAD. And traders, you notice that I'm using a tool. The tool is called a Pip Grabber Trading Tool. It's called the Pip Grabber Trading Tool. It's available if you check out our website, TradersNetworkClub.com. Check out the starter membership. It is the Pip Grabber Trading Tool, and you can see exactly what it does. Check out the video that we've got there as well when you click onto that on that information. And this is the tool that we're using in order to be able to trade these trades. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the New Zealand CAD. I believe we are a little late on the New Zealand CAD right now. Let's take a look here. I believe, let's see. No, we're not. We're not. Well, we are a little. Here's the New Zealand CAD. Let's go down to a 1 hour. Price is already turned around. We had a nice little resistance here at the top. You see here, we got resistance here. Price is holding there. The market has moved already. Let's see here. The market has moved already 10 pips. But I believe we're going to get a little bit more than 10 pips out of this move right here. Let's take a look here. We're chasing after that. Low's at 17 pips below. This low's at 55 pips. Got a bit of oscillator movement to the downside. If I look at the bigger picture right here, looks like we're holding at this resistance. Let me move this down here. Yeah, it looks like we're holding at this resistance here at the top. Let's see if I can just clean up house here on these fibs. I don't need this anymore. Let's put some trend lines going across here. Yeah, look at that. So we're definitely hitting resistance. Now, traders, I'm not saying that we're not gonna blow through that resistance, but I'm saying we are trading at resistance right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell on the New Zealand CAD. And there it is. There's sell New Zealand CAD, and it's pulling back a little bit, so we can grab a little extra on that. So let's do that. There we go. We are selling on a New Zealand CAD. Once again, traders, if you want to go ahead and check out the Telegram channel, all these trades that we're putting in right here is going to be posted in the Telegram channel. Here is the proof of the pudding right here. If we go to the Telegram channel right here, and I go ahead and click on to this. There we go. Yeah, you can see right here, these are the 3 trades that we've placed already this morning. We sold on the Aussie Canadian. We sold on we bought on the US dollar CAD right here. And then we sold on the New Zealand CAD as well. Now, that means that if you look at this, these trades that we've placed, everything is leaning towards the Canadian dollar actually strengthening. And if that's the case right here, let me take a look here. Did we buy? Actually, no, not necessarily, because we bought the US dollar CAD, didn't we? Yeah. So let's go back here. So we bought US dollar CAD. So that's playing a bit of weakness. But then we're looking at New Zealand CAD and Aussie CAD that actually we are selling, and that's actually playing US dollar, or at least Canadian dollar weakness. So the two are slightly hedged. Let me rephrase it because I said that wrong. All right. So the New Zealand and the Aussie, we're both selling against the Canadian dollar, which means we're expecting strength out of the Canadian dollar that's going to push New Zealand and the Aussie bearish. The US dollar CAD, we're buying US dollars, which means we're expecting weakness out of the Canadian dollar. So it's a little bit opposite. So there's a bit of a hedge here. All right. So the US dollar CAD is hedging the Aussie and the New Zealand sell-off that we're selling right here. So just keep that in mind. Now, could we enter multiple positions? Absolutely. Is the market that volatile that we can stay in the range for a bit of time? Yes, it's possible. Absolutely possible. So playing the range is not a bad idea. Now let's take a look and see what's going on with the. Let's take a look at. Let's look at Euro US dollar. Oh, look at this. Straight away as I go to the 1 hour time frame, I'm seeing a bottom out right here. I'm seeing support right here. I'm seeing an indecision candle right here. I'm going to go ahead and hedge the US dollar CAD by buying Euro US dollar. So if I buy Euro US dollar right here, it means that if the market doesn't hold at the support, then we're not going to make money. We're going to have to enter more entry points. But if it does hold at the support, we're going to see a nice little rally. If I go to the 4 hour time frame, what do we see on the 4 hour? 4 hour, we have the same thing right here. We have the oscillator down here below, indicating a lot of support right here. We have the 4 hour that, it looks like a retracement going to come back in place. So let's go ahead and buy Euro US dollar right here. And I'm going to go ahead and there it is, buy. So I'm long on Euro US dollar at the moment right now. There it is, long on Euro US dollar. Also looking for a 20 pip grab on that. Let's take a look. We've got one more pair left for us to go ahead and review, and that's the Canadian Swiss. Now let's go take a look and see. So we've got a hedge on the US dollar CAD against the New Zealand and the Aussie CAD pair. So we've got a hedge on that. So and if we take a look at the Euro US dollar and the US dollar CAD, we're actually got a hedge against the dollar because we're buying US dollars on US dollar CAD, but we are actually selling US dollar against the Euro US dollar because we're buying Euro US dollar. Hopefully that all makes sense. All right. I can say it a little slower, but so there is a hedge right here. So the thing here is CAD Swiss. We've got to be strategic about what we decide and how we trade this. Not only are we looking at technical setups right here, but it's also and I don't want to say this because it's not a very nice time to say, but it's a game of war, right? Between the bulls and the bears. And so when we're playing this game, this game of war between the bulls and bears, we have to be strategic about where we're positioning ourselves on these different currency pairs. And one can hedge against the other, specifically when you're chasing after 20 pips in the market. So you got to think through that process and say, hey, you know what? I can go ahead and hedge this, make money on this one while this one's losing, but then this one's going to gain money again as I hedge the other position. So let's go back to the Swiss right here, CAD Swiss. We take a look at the chart. And let's go to CAD Swiss right here. Now on the CAD Swiss, if I look at the 4 hour right here, I do see a bit of a bullish move right here. There is, once again, looks like a little bit of range-bound trading here. Let's go to the 1 hour. I'm going to clean up the charts a little bit here. And there you can see it. Although I've got this this line across right here, and we've seen some big bullish moves, ups and downs, since when is it? Since October 28th, which is not too far away because that was yesterday. So that's not October, it's February 28th, by the way. Since February 28th right here, we've actually had the market move sideways. So we've had at least 24 hours of price action just moving sideways. Now, what is the long-term gain on this? All right, what is the long-term gain on this? Well, the long-term gain on this is if we go ahead and compress the chart, we should look at price taking out this. We should look for price to continue to move back up here to the top. So, so I'm expecting rally. Okay, so I'm expecting rally. But while the markets are trying to figure itself out right here, maybe it's time for me to look to actually trade this consolidation. So sell here at the top, look for a 20 pip move. And if the market does move up north, we can go ahead and continue sell and make up 20 pips as the market comes back down again. So before I go ahead and enter on this, I'm going to go ahead and bring in a little friend I like to call the US oil. All right, so let's go ahead and bring in my little friend. So there you go. So everyone say hello to my little friend. Oh yeah, he does it much better. I'm doing a crappy job on that. All right, so let's go take a look right here. U.S. oil continues to blow through the $100 mark, and obviously this is all due to the war on Ukraine. The fact that oil is blowing up right here is starting to push up inflation. Inflation goes up. Fed's going to have to start taking action to control inflation. The only way you can control this, listen here, the only way you can control is open the Keystone pipeline. That's a great way. Go ahead and shut off all sort of supplies to Russia, because at the moment right now, everyone that's paying for energy that's going through Russia is paying for the war. That war is creating prices to start shooting up, which is creating inflation, high inflation in the world right now. So we got to start controlling inflation. We have to do that. But listen here, until they start making decisions on that, this is what's happening. Oil prices are going to continue to rally. So we're seeing oil prices continue to rally, but what goes up must come down. All right? What goes up must come down. And so this is how we're going to go ahead and play this out. Here is the gap over the weekend. Look at that big gap over the weekend right here. Obviously due to the war in Ukraine, but there's the gap on the weekend. There we go. You can see it right here. Big gap on the weekend. And so we're heading towards a resistance level right here. Okay. Now, if the market hits resistance, we're going to see a turnaround. So there could be a turn early. You know, we could see oil prices just dropping down and then rallying. But here's the resistance. So if that's going to find resistance, then what I want to do is I want to sell CAD Swiss. Let's do that. Let's go to the Canadian Swiss right here. Let's go back to the chart, CAD Swiss. And look at that CAD Swiss right here at resistance. I'm going to play the sell-off right here. I'm going to play it. It's been range bound for the last 24 hours. We're heading into a quiet period of the day. I don't think we're going to get any big move in the market right now, so I'm going to sell CAD Swiss right here. There we go. All right, boom, done. Now, I'm selling oil on CAD Swiss. Just again, I'm going to go back through this so that everyone can understand this, right? So CAD Swiss, I'm selling US oil. That's what it really means. I'm expecting a dip. If it goes up higher because of US oil rally, then we might have to sell a little extra, a little higher. So I'm selling oil on the CAD Swiss. I'm buying oil on CAD, Aussie CAD. So Aussie CAD, I'm buying oil. New Zealand CAD, I'm buying oil. Then on Euro US dollar, I am selling dollar. All right. And then the US dollar CAD, I'm buying dollar. So you can see that there is definitely a hedge position on all of the currencies. So there is a strategic plan on how we're going to play this thing out. And we're going to go ahead and take a look and see how this plays out for the rest of the week. Hey, traders, if you've enjoyed this session, if you've learned something from this, go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We broadcast on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'll see everyone back again tomorrow, Tuesday, same time, same place. Thanks for joining. Love you guys. Have a happy day and a great trading day. I'll see you next time.